Yeah, good morning, students. In the last session, we had discussed about isomerism and tautomerism in nitrohydrocarbons. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about preparation methods of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. So, aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are prepared by using four important methods. In this, the first method is from alkyl halides. From alkyl halides. So nitrohydrocarbons are prepared from alkyl halides. In this method, alkyl halides are treated with alcoholic solution of silver nitride. Then it leads to formation of nitrohydrocarbon. For example, if you have to take one alkyl halide, this alkyl halide is reacted with silver nitride. Then it forms an nitrohydrocarbon. The main drawback of this reaction is here we can get a mixture of products along with nitrohydrocarbon. You can get alkyl nitride. In this method, alkyl halides are treated with alcoholic solution of silver nitride. Then it leads to formation of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbon. Along with the formation of nitrohydrocarbon, it generates alkyl nitrate. Here, it forms 80% of product. It forms 20% of product. So how can we get a nitrohydrocarbon and how can we get alkyl nitrate? Here, the alkyl halide is in this alkyl halide, the halogen is a good leaving group, so it cleaves from the molecule. Now this carbon gets positive charge. Here in silver nitrate, Ag carries positive charge and oxygen carries negative charge, and this nitrogen contains lone pair of electrons. Here the mechanism maybe proceeds as here we have two nucleophilic centers. In this nitrate ion, we have two nucleophilic centers. One is oxide ion, another one is lone pair of electrons on nitrogen. So this is called as an ambient nucleophile. What is meant by nucleophile? The electron rich species are called nucleophile. Here, oxygen is electron rich species and nitrogen is also electron rich species. But we are called it as ambient nucleophile. What is meant by ambient nucleophile? Ambient nucleophile means the species which is having two nucleophilic centers are called as ambient nucleophile. Here we have two nucleophilic centers, one is oxygen and another one is nitrogen. How can we get nitrohydrocarbon and how can we get alkyl nitrate? So hydrocarbon is formed by the attack of lone pair of electrons on nitrogen atom to at positive charge in carbon atom. Here halogen cleaves from the molecule as halide ion and the carbon carries positive charge and the carbon gets positive charge. Now the lone pair of electrons on nitrogen forms a bond with carbon atom, then we can get nitrohydrocarbon. If the lone pair of electrons present on oxygen atom forms a bond with carbon atom, then we can get alkyl nitrate. Here we have to take either primary or secondary alkyl halides. Here we can take either primary or secondary alkyl halides. If in this reaction I can take primary alkyl halide, so that we can get primary nitrohydrocarbon. If in place of primary alkyl halide, if you take secondary alkyl halide, then we can get secondary nitrohydrocarbon. Here we can get a mixture of products. It may be primary alkyl halide or secondary alkyl halide. We can get a mixture of products. One is a nitrohydrocarbon and the second one is alkyl nitride. So this is about the preparation of nitrohydrocarbons from alkyl halides. Now second method. In this second method, alkanes are undergo nitration reaction. So nitrohydrocarbons are prepared from alkanes by doing nitration reaction. The second method, alkanes are doing nitration reaction can get alkyl halide. For example, if we have to take ethane, this ethane is reacts with nitric acid HNO3 at 400 degrees centigrade, then it leads to formation of nitrohydrocarbon. Then it leads to formation of nitrohydrocarbon. In this method, alkane is reacted with nitric acid at 400 degrees centigrade. It forms aliphatic nitrohydrocarbon. Here also we have one drawback, that is in this reaction also we can get a mixture of products. In this method we can also get a mixture of products except methane. If in place of ethane, if I can take methane, then we can get only nitromethane. If I can take ethane, propane, butane, then in any case we can get a mixture of products. Ethane generates nitroethane and nitromethane. For example, in place of ethane, if I can take propane, if the propane is a nitration reaction at 400 degrees centigrade, then I can get three types of products. One is 1 nitropropane, and second one is 2 nitropropane, and third one is nitroethane. And you can also get the fourth product, that is nitromethane. So if any reaction gets mixture of products, then the desired product yield will be decreases. That means, for example, our aim is to prepare 1 nitropropane. For example, if take for the preparation of 1 nitropropane, I can take propane and can doing nitration reaction. I can get 1 nitropropane along with 2 nitropropane and nitroethane and nitromethane. But our aim is to prepare 1 nitropropane, but we can get a mixture of products. So finally, the desired product, that means 1 nitropropane yield will be decreases. So that is the main drawback. So maybe this reaction mechanism follows a free radical mechanism. Here we have, for example, this CH2 is written as CH2H. Maybe this lost one H2O molecule. Now this nitrogen is attached to this carbon atom. So then we can get CH3, CH2, NO2. If the carbon is bond migrated towards carbon atom, then NO2 group is reacted with this carbon atom. Maybe this is the reaction mechanism which follows. This is the second method to prepare nitrohydrocarbons. Now the third method is preparation of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons from alpha halocarboxylates. In this method, alpha halocarboxylates are treated with sodium nitrite. Then it gives nitrohydrocarbon. For example, CH3, CH2, C double bonded O minus and Na plus. Sodium salt of propanoate is treated with sodium nitrate. Here the reactant is alpha halocarboxylate. Here it is carboxylate N. This is C double bonded O. This is alpha to the C double bonded O. Here we have one halogen, maybe chlorine or iodine. It is alpha halocarboxylate. Alpha halocarboxylate is on treatment with sodium nitrite, then it leads to formation of nitrohydrocarbon. In this reaction, the halogen atom is again a good leaving group. Then it loses Cl minus N. This carbon carries a positive charge. Now here we have sodium nitrate. Again sodium nitrate means Na plus and O minus N double bonded O. So here the lone pair electrons on nitrogen atom is attacked on carbon atom, then we can get nitro-hydrocarbons. Now chlorine atom cleaves from the molecule, this carbon gets a positive charge. The lone pair electrons on nitrogen atom donates lone pair electrons to this carbon, then we can get alpha nitrocarboxylate. Now this is on heating, loses carboxylate ion, that means so it loses as sodium bicarbonate, generates nitro-hydrocarbon. In this reaction mechanism, alpha halocarboxylate is reacts with sodium nitrate, then it leads to formation of nitro-hydrocarbon. So this is third method for the preparation of nitro-hydrocarbons. The final method is here in all these three methods you can prepare only either primary or secondary nitrohydrocarbons. In these three methods, that means from alpha halocarboxylates or from alkanes or from alkyl halides, you can prepare only primary or secondary nitrohydrocarbons. You cannot get tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. Now in this fourth method, you can prepare tertiary nitrohydrocarbons by doing oxidation reaction. By oxidation reaction, we can get nitrohydrocarbons. Here in this method, tertiary amine. In this method, tertiary amine is on oxidation with alkali KMnO4, then it forms tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. In this method, tertiary amines are on oxidation with alkali KMnO4, it gives tertiary aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. So here oxidation means either removal of hydrogens or addition of oxygens. Here in this reactive molecule we have nitrogen and it carries two hydrogen atoms and it is attached to two hydrogen atoms. Now after the oxidation reaction, the nitrogen is attached to two oxygens. That means here the hydrogen atoms are replaced by oxygen, so that this is an oxidation reaction. So that by using this method we can also prepare nitrohydrocarbons, but this method is especially useful for tertiary nitrohydrocarbons. These are the four important methods for the preparation of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. These are the four methods for the preparation of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. Now the next concept is physical properties of nitrohydrocarbons. Physical properties of nitrohydrocarbons. Physical properties of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. So first of all, what is physical properties? So physical property means physical property means it is an observable or measurable property. The composition of the reactant does not change. Here it is an observable or measurable property. The composition of the reactant does not change. For example, solubility, melting points, boiling points, color, appearance, order. So these all are physical properties. Now we are discussing about physical properties of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. Usually aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are solid states, and most of the aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are having solid state, and the order of the aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons is a pleasant smell, and the solubility of nitrohydrocarbons. So usually these are sparingly soluble in water and soluble in organic solvents. The solubility of nitrohydrocarbons is nitrohydrocarbons are sparingly soluble in water and soluble in organic solvents. That is about solubility. Due to the polar nature of nitrohydrocarbons, the melting points or boiling points are very high for aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. Due to the polar nature of nitro group, the melting points and boiling points are somewhat high. So these are the four important physical properties of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. Aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are pleasant smelling solid compounds, and the solubility, these are sparingly soluble in water and completely soluble in organic solvent, and the melting points and boiling points are very high due to the polar nature of nitro group. So this is about physical. Next concept, that is chemical properties of nitrohydrocarbons. Chemical properties of nitrohydrocarbons. Chemical properties of nitrohydrocarbons. So before going to detail the reactions, about nitrohydrocarbons, let us see the structure of nitrohydrocarbon. So nitrohydrocarbon means RNO2. Nitrohydrocarbon is a resonance hybrid of two structures. So nitrohydrocarbon is a resonance hybrid of two structures. That means here the nitro group is written as N double bonded O and N plus. Simply it is written as NOO, and the negative charge is delocalized on oxygen atom. So this is the resonance hybrid of these two structures. What is meant by resonance? Resonance means if any molecule exists more than one structure, in these two structures the position of the electrons are different, but the position of the atoms remains unchanged. That is called resonating structure. So in this molecule, the electrons are different in position, but the position of the atoms remains same. So these two are called resonating structures. This is called a resonance hybrid structure. See, it is a resonance hybrid structure. So the resonance hybrid structure is proved by the bond length of NO. So NO bond length proves that nitro compound exists in or exhibits resonating structures, because here we observe N double bonded O, but here the oxygen carries N single bonded O, but the bond length of two NO bonds is same. The two NO bond lengths are same, and the bond length is nearly 121 picometers. 121 picometers. So this is the resonating structure of nitrohydrocarbon. In this nitrohydrocarbon, here the nitrogen carries a positive charge. Here we have 8 types of chemical reactions. Let us discuss one by one. First one is acidity of nitrohydrocarbons. Acidity of nitrohydrocarbons. So what is the structure of nitrohydrocarbon? R CH2 N double bonded O minus, and nitrogen carries a positive charge. Here in this nitro group, nitrogen carries positive charge. It is a strong electron withdrawing group. NO2 is a strong electron withdrawing group. It withdraws electrons by plus M effect or minus M effect. That means negative inductive effect or negative mesomeric effect. Due to the electron withdrawing nature of this NO2, the adjacent carbon carrying hydrogens are acts as an acidic protons. Acidic protons. What is meant by acid? According to Bronsted-Lowry theory, if any compound donates H plus ions, then it is called as an acid. Due to the presence of electron withdrawing group, due to the electron withdrawing nature of NO2 group, the alpha hydrogens in aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are loses H plus very easily. If nitrohydrocarbons are fused with alkali medium or alkali condition, that means base, then it generates corresponding salts. For example, here you can take a primary nitrohydrocarbon. So primary nitrohydrocarbon is on treatment with base, it generates a sodium salt. Here why it generates very easily, and that means here why nitrohydrocarbon loses protons very easily. One is due to the presence of strong electron withdrawing nature of NO2, it loses proton, and after the removal of proton, the carbon gets a negative charge. This is called carbon ion. Here the carbon ion is adjacent to electron withdrawing group. So due to the electron withdrawing nature of this NO2 group, the formed carbon ion is stabilized by resonance. Here the double bond is migrated towards more electronegative oxygen atom, and nitrogen get positive, one positive and one negative get double bond, and again nitrogen carries another positive charge. These two are resonating structure. So due to the strong electron withdrawing character of NO2 group, the formed negative charge is resonantly stabilized. It is a conjugate base of the nitrohydrocarbon. It is a conjugate base of the nitrohydrocarbon. Conjugate base means the two compounds having one proton difference. I mean, acid and base compounds having only one proton is less. This is about acidity of nitrohydrocarbons. So here primary nitrohydrocarbons and secondary nitrohydrocarbons. Primary nitrohydrocarbons or secondary nitrohydrocarbons only forms salt with alkali medium. Tertiary nitrohydrocarbons does not form salts with basic medium. Why? Because tertiary nitrohydrocarbons does not having alpha hydrogen atom. So due to the lack of alpha hydrogen atoms, tertiary nitrohydrocarbons does not shows acidity. So this is about acidity of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. Here we have the second chemical reaction, that is action of heat. Action of heat. Aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons, that means long chain aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons is on heating at 300 degrees centigrade. It loses nitrous acid and generates an alkene molecule. The second reaction is action of heat. Nitrohydrocarbons is on heating at 300 degrees centigrade, then it loses nitrous acid and formation of an alkene. This action of heat is only for long chain nitrohydrocarbons. That means nitrohydrocarbon having minimum two carbons, two or more carbon containing nitrohydrocarbons is on heating at 300 degrees centigrade. Then it leads to formation of alkene and nitrous acid. But nitromethane is on heating at 300 degrees centigrade. It does not produce alkanes because the absence of beta hydrogen. Here, how nitrous acid is generates. Here NO2 means N double bond O plus and O minus. Now this carbon having two hydrogen atoms. Here the hydrogen on beta carbon is start bonding with the oxygen, and the loss of bond between carbon and nitrogen, the migration of bond between carbon and nitrogen towards nitrogen, and the carbon gets positive charge, and the loss of beta hydrogen atom, this carbon carries negative charge and this carbon gets positive charge. Negative charge and positive charge carbon species generates a double bond, and here the hydrogen migrates to carbon from oxygen atom. So based on this mechanism you can get nitrous acid. So nitrous acid is a side product, but the main product is alkene. So in this action of heat, nitrohydrocarbons on heating at 300 degrees centigrade, it leads to formation of alkene with the loss of nitrous acid. So only nitrohydrocarbon having two or more carbons are only involved in this reaction, then only we can get alkenes. This is about action of heat. This is about action of heat. Now the third chemical property, that is reaction with nitrous acid. Reaction with nitrous acid. Here in this reaction, in action of heat, you can get nitrous acid. But now nitrohydrocarbons is on treatment with nitrous acid, then we can get different products. Let us discuss about this reaction. Here, primary nitrohydrocarbons is on treatment with nitrous acid, then it leads to formation of nitronic acid. Which is dissolved in NaOH and it generates a red color solution. This is the most important reaction and asked in so many times in university exams. So please pay concentration on this reaction. Reaction with nitrous acid. Primary nitrohydrocarbons is on treatment with nitrous acid. It generates nitronic acid. That nitronic acid is dissolved in sodium hydroxide. It gets a red color solution. So let us see the mechanism. Here nitrous acid can be written as like this. Here the more electronegative atom is oxygen, so the bond between nitrogen and oxygen migrated towards oxygen, and oxygen gets a negative charge. Here you can take a primary nitrohydrocarbon. So primary nitrohydrocarbon having alpha hydrogen. That means the primary nitrohydrocarbon NO2 group, NO2 adjacent carbon is called alpha. This carbon having hydrogens. Now this negative charge species abstracts a alpha proton. Now this carbon gets a negative charge. Now this nitrogen gets positive charge. The negatively charged carbon atom is form a bond with nitrogen atom. Then we can get RCHN double bonded O NO2. Alpha nitroso nitrohydrocarbon. Now this nitro group having again one alpha hydrogen, then it is undergo tautomerization reaction. The last session we discussed about tautomerization. What is meant by tautomerization? Migration of proton from one position to another position. Here we have an electron withdrawing group. The electron withdrawing group N double bonded O. The double bond migrates towards oxygen atom and oxygen carries negative charge and nitrogen gets a positive charge. Now H plus migrates from carbon atom and carbon gets a negative charge. The negative charge is carbon and the positive charge nitrogen generates a double bond and H plus migrated from carbon atom to nitrogen. So this is the structure of nitric acid. So this is on treatment with NaOH. It gives a red color solution. Red color solution. Why we are discussing about this step? Because if in place of primary nitrohydrocarbon, if you have to take secondary nitrohydrocarbon, in place of primary nitrohydrocarbon, you have to take secondary nitrohydrocarbon. That means one hydrogen atom is replaced by one alkyl group. Then this is the structure of secondary nitrohydrocarbon. Secondary nitrohydrocarbon is on treatment with the nitrous acid, leads to formation of again alpha nitroso derivative. Here the tautomeric step is not possible for secondary nitrohydrocarbons because this nitroso group, due to the lack of alpha hydrogens on nitroso group in the secondary nitrohydrocarbons, after the nitrosation reaction, this group does not having alpha hydrogen atoms. Due to the lack of alpha hydrogen atoms, the tautomeric structure is not formed. Now this is called pseudo-nitrol. This pseudo-nitrol is on treatment with sodium hydroxide. It gives a blue color solution. Primary nitrohydrocarbons is on treatment with nitrous acid. After the formation of nitric acid, it reacts with NaOH and dissolves in NaOH, produces a red color solution. But secondary nitrohydrocarbons is on same reaction with the nitrous acid. It gives a blue color solution. If in place of secondary nitrohydrocarbons, if you have to take tertiary nitrohydrocarbons, then the reaction does not take place. Why? Because due to the lack of alpha hydrogen atoms in tertiary nitrohydrocarbons. Due to the lack of alpha hydrogens in tertiary nitrohydrocarbons, this reaction does not take place. This reaction is useful for the distinguishing of primary nitrohydrocarbon from secondary nitrohydrocarbon from tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. For example, we have primary nitrohydrocarbon. We have one nitrohydrocarbon. We don't know about the nature of that nitrohydrocarbon, whether it may be primary, secondary, or tertiary. Now we have to identify the nature of that nitrohydrocarbon. Then we can conduct this reaction. Then the formation of the color, we can identify the nature of primary nitrohydrocarbon. For example, the nitrohydrocarbon is on treatment with nitrous acid. After the formation of nitric acid or pseudo-nitrol, we can treatment with sodium hydroxide. It gives red color. Then the compound is primary nitrohydrocarbon. If it gets blue color, then it gives secondary nitro. If it forms blue color, then it is secondary nitrohydrocarbon. If it does not generate either red nor blue, then that is tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. So this is a very important reaction to distinguish the primary nitrohydrocarbons, secondary nitrohydrocarbons, and tertiary nitrohydrocarbons. So primary nitrohydrocarbon is on treatment with nitrous acid and dissolves in NaOH. It gives red color solution. Secondary nitrohydrocarbon is on treatment with nitrous acid and dissolves in NaOH. It gives blue color solution. But tertiary nitrohydrocarbons does not react with nitrous acid. So by using this reaction, we can distinguish primary nitrohydrocarbon, secondary nitrohydrocarbon, and tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. In your previous classes, that means in your second year, you are distinguish primary alcohols, secondary alcohols, and tertiary alcohols by using Victor Mayer reaction. In later classes, in the next unit, we will discuss about distinguishing of primary amines, secondary amines, and tertiary amines. So here we distinguish primary nitrohydrocarbons from secondary hydrocarbons, secondary hydrocarbons from tertiary nitrohydrocarbons. This is third important chemical property of nitrohydrocarbons. Here we have, in the next session, we will discuss about remaining chemical properties. We have 8 chemical properties. We discuss 3 chemical properties. Remaining 5 chemical properties are discussed in next session. Thank you.